Welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 37 of my Throt the Unclean Immortal Empires campaign. In today's episode, it is time for ALTDORF to fall. They left their town completely undefended, except for the mages that are making their bridges invisible, entirely undefended, and we are here to destroy it. They have a pretty massive host of defenders behind the wall. It was actually going to give Throt a valiant defeat. I personally think that they are crazy, so let's get this going. We will send one in first, and then all of the others can kind of hang out nearby. Send the artillery team forward so they're able to pepper those walls with explosives, as they are currently doing so. We need to quickly get in on the walls there. Let's have Throt and most of these guys just stand nearby, though, because not everyone can actually beat on the gates at the same time, and they'll just get in each other's way. They're charging on in. Dude made it in quickest, so actually you start beating on the gates. We'll have these guys kind of hang out next door. Ooh, getting blasted by cannons at the wall. Is what it is, but now our mortars are able to fire back in on them. Return blinking harmlessly against the wall. And maybe tear apart these guys here. We are getting blasted back at by some hand cannons, so we're gonna take a bit of damage. That is really just what it's gonna be. Regenerating storm vermin, move on up till we get these walls beaten down. Get the plague priest in, because he can actually do some damage before we hit and get through these walls. We'll bounce it off this way, and it should hit through all of those. Oh, it almost hit it clipped them a little bit. They got a bit of the plague to them. Alright, can I drop a actual plague in? Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's the pestilent birth. We'll drop a plague in on them. Gotta get those gates down. Our storm vermin are getting blasted apart. That's kind of their job, though. Their job is to take the damage that no one else wants. Nearly through those gates. And the second he is, I'm going to summon in some Poxtide. Go get them. The wolf rats emerge. Now they're going to go immediately in after the handguns, as they get coated in purple. They're going to go after those handguns, and then everyone else charge on in. Let the Packmaster go get in those mounted yeomen, which are pretty weak. Have the storm vermin take the walls. Those belong to us. Their job is to be securing the walls so we're not getting blasted apart by artillery any further. Wall artillery. Oh, they're not through those gates just yet. No, keep going. I'm sorry, guys. I gave you a bad decision, a bad order. Keep working your way through. Beautiful shots of purple. Let's get over here and blast away at these halberdiers if you can. The lads are taking to the walls. Go ahead and get these handguns. Oh, there are some knights ready to stop us. Where? Oh, here we go. Some mortars. Let's stop that nonsense. The wolf rats are retreating out those gates as quickly as they can. Nah, keep beating the gatehouse down. Oh, are we through? Oh, we're through. Uh-oh. Y'all are in trouble now. They let us in. Well, I guess they really didn't. Alright, let's get back to beating down the gatehouse then. We got played. These gates busted down finally. Let's get in there. Everyone smash in same time. Plague Priest come over and hit this group. They got stuck in on accident. Not really what they want. On a purple rain coming down on this side. That's not good. We've got hand cannons firing in with impunity here. Some amazing shot there. Pick some abilities in. Let's go ahead and give you the old shot caller. Packmaster's hanging in just fine. Summon in some rats outside of. Oh, they're gonna bust up out of the house from underneath. Oh, amazing. I mean, they get immediately charged down by mounted yeomen, but keep the lads back. Oat them in the purple destruction. Move in as a tide of vileness. Wild tide, if you would. There we go. Let's get out of this halberdiers, and we can just start moving in towards town. Stop these Reichsguard. Ready to hunt, kill? Do the thing then, brother. All the abilities. Verminous Valor, summon in some ogres. The amount of explosions. A lot of men to throw into the processing pots. Reichlander sausage is the best kind, though. Not in that way that you're thinking. Get 'em, clan rats. It's the last group of knights. We're just gonna have everyone charge through and destroy them all together. Realize there's handguns here. Let's see if we can't have them switch their decision making, since he can handle these knights by himself with this gigantic mace. There is no escape. The underworld awaits. Bounding in among the enemy. Let's summon in some more pox rats. A tide of death erupts from the ground and envelops the handgunners. Some slow motion shots of the massacre. They appear that they're just Skaven slaves that have been grafted to a wolf body. It's a bit unfortunate. You have to fail something fierce to become a dog. Got more Reichlanders coming in from the side there. I don't know that it's gonna matter. Packmaster can snatch dudes off horseback with his man catcher. They actually use these in China for anti-protest. It's lots of fun, I bet. Getting one of those wrapped around your neck. All right, let's go grab these guys. They broke the second they showed up, didn't they? Let's take it off of slow-mo, because giving orders in slow-mo is a drag. And Altdorf falls. Would have thought the defenders of Reichland would have had a bit more of a staunch spine than that. They lay crushed and broken. The town is ours to claim. A decisive victory. No losses here. Shroud of Dripping Death on Gorich is crazy. Crazy strong. We lost 106 rats total. Mostly our storm vermin getting blasted apart by the mortars and the towers that were there. Fine by me. They died so that we may claim Reichland, but first we're gonna sack it for 31,000. Yes, please. And then all of the level ups. Turn around and just claim Altdorf for the rats. Kill, kill, eat. We'll go ahead and take it up to tier 5. Oh, tier 5 is a bit rough. Let's go ahead and just take it up to tier 4. Altdorf belongs to the rats. Since you destroy all of the buildings anyway, I tend to go ahead and just sack the settlement first. For Conrich Scrudel here, I think we'll give you... I mean, on all of these skills, I'm not the biggest fan of, so we'll just go for Wound, I guess. Knock out a hero if we really don't need him. We're fine to knock him out in combat. Vectique, yeah, we're all maxed on out with our combat skills now, so we'll start working on those passives. Gorich will grab Men 4 times 2, because I still want to know what that does. I am Throt. I mean, he has a unique icon and everything, so I would assume he's a chieftain, because he says he's the chieftain of Hellpit, so... Grab Deadly Onslaught for Blisted. No, he does not need an onslaught of the deadliness. He just needs to be able to be healthy for longer. So let's give him Soothsaying. That nasty Plague Rash going from a bit further. Or that's what he's casting. There's one that he has that is the Encourage. We can get Encourage going from much further away. Which is really what we're here for. Altdorf. We shall rebuild those underdogs. Apparently the Pox Cauldron survived. Happy to see it. Plague Pit, not a Plague Pit. Covert Choke Points, and then I guess that is pretty much it as far as buildings. We'll check in the Arcane Generators, of course. I may go ahead and take the Pox Cauldron out for now, but upgrading it would allow us to get some Skaven Corruption scooting on around in adjacent provinces as well. So this time I think we'll claim that. Let's see what the Emperor does after losing his seat of power. Altdorf belongs to us, which is, I believe, one of the overall victory conditions. Own 7 of the following settlements by direct ownership or vassals. So we have Hellpit, and Altdorf now. You just got to get moving. claim the long victory campaign, and that's probably where we will wrap up this campaign. Unless you all have any special challenges you'd like to see. If not, though, yeah, this will probably be where we're ending this series, with the long victory. Down in Telheim, we can put in the Construction Cavern. Upgrade the Hunting Lair. All of these settlements that we have claimed from our enemies are very, very powerful settlements, so it's really good to see them upgrading on up. Wolfenburg needs to upgrade. We just got a bit of time to wait for that one. You put the Warp Turbine plant in at Kislev, and I'm happy to also put in the Pox Cauldron. Keep that Skaven corruption moving in other provinces.
Warlock, master of scrap.
So for the Attack Master Toxer, yeah, I think for him, we continue to either give him more health or more damage. We'll just kind of split it. We'll go damage down the line now, because I didn't see that till just now. Always start out with damage for me, and then I usually go down health and then armor. So we're going to have Skullpike in ambush stance over here next to Volksgrad, and Tretch in ambush a little bit further up the trail, just to catch them to see if they go after Nofchazi. And then we're going to bring Thramute in march stance. Frozen Landing, we've got to keep, unfortunately, bouncing between our settlements. I think he's probably going to choose to attack here, since it's much weaker, and he can hit either one he wants. They usually tend to go after the weaker settlements. I can defend it with Kevin, but I would actually prefer to bring down Throg, who is raiding up here in the north. We're going to go into ambush stance right over here at the crossroads, and we should be able to catch him going into the lair of the Troll King. He really wants this back because it has a unique building for him. I think at the lair of the Troll King, we'll also just go ahead and put in some Rattling Warrens, keep the replenishment high in the area since we're going to be fighting here a lot. I won't upgrade the town that's about to get attacked. We'll just upgrade the scrap heap at the lair of the Troll King. Evan, you got a 100% chance to succeed in that ambush. Amazing. I am proud of you, sir. Pox Cauldron over here as well. That's going to be the way. We'll have the Death Master. So we're not doing any more replenishing, really. We'll jump into the Underway and warp in between. Nice. Okay, so we'll move in, attack this Ultra Spawns, set up another Under Empire, and then move on. Over here at the encampment, we don't have any more money for walls, so we'll ignore it. I'd like to put in walls next. Yeah, we've got Bellicor landing on shores now, so hopefully we can send him after. He is at war with Elendilling. You go and attack Elendilling. Can I give you that order?
I dreamt of a time.
We're not allies like that yet.
Flew across the stars.
I don't care about you pretending to be a peacock. I just want to fly around, dude. I just want to be free again. Good for you. We'll have Skrull jump out of the town and go into ambush. Might as well make sure if someone's coming on over, they're gonna get punched in the jaw. I will upgrade the scrap heap. Maximum cash money coming on back into us. Everyone is moved except for Vomek, but he is defending Kislev. That's going to be the way. Yeah, we're good to go. Let's end the turn and see how things play out. The enemy failed to spot our ambush. Throg, you should be better at this by now. It's going to be a Pyrrhic victory. We'd lose our Tail Slashers and the Skaven Slaves. And we have killed you so many times, sir. Alright, once more into the breach. I can't lose my Tail Slashers. To the ambush. Alright, you ready, lads? Let's figure out how to bring down this regenerative boy once again. I think, first things first, we're going to set up our artillery over here so that they're long-range blasting away at the enemy. Normally I set things up a little bit further back, but this time we're going to get them up much further. And I'm going to keep the rest of my forces also further up than I normally do. So all of the Gutter Runner slings, make sure there's a little bit of space between them with control and down. I'm up front here. I'll have the Tail Slashers. We may still lose them, and that's fine. They are going to just be defending Throg for a moment. And giving our Gutter Runners something to run behind if they get in trouble. We'll have our Wolf Rats ready to pounce all over the Marauder Horsemasters that try to escape. Guard mode would be an absolute accident.
Clan rats! So many to kill.
Front line can be together. We'll grab our assassin. Him and his death runners need to be ready to jump all over Throg. That is you guys' job. Kevin can kind of hang up out front with the Brood Horror nearby, since it does give us Guardian. The Hell Pit Abomination as well. I think I want the Hell Pit back here fighting with all of these monstrosities. So we'll have the Hell Pit, all the Rat Ogres, and the Mutant as well. We'll have them all jump into the middle of these Norscan Ice Trolls and these Famir. These Sniper Jezzails working from back here as well. We'll put them with the artillery. And then from there, I think we're ready to go. Grab the Gutter Runners, bring them over just a little bit. We're basically going to use them to try to tear apart these Horsemasters. Well, the issue, of course, being that these two Frost Worms are going to immediately chase them, so we'll have to run away pretty quickly, but we'll try to get a volley in or two and see how things go. Get the battle going. Your target is obviously Throg. Artillery, your target is the great weapons there. Go ahead and flashbang Throg. And charge everyone in together. Drop a Scorch through this whole line right there. Beautiful, beautiful. Pull the slings back. Focus them down. We got charged in return. It's not really what I wanted, but actually all the trolls moving in on one unit, not a good idea for them. Rat Ogres should be able to beat down on that group there. Frostworm turned around exactly what we wanted. Those rocks throwing in. We actually are going to dodge them back hilariously, so this is going to be very good for us. Charge on forward. Where's our assassin at? Weaken Throg up a bit. All the abilities. Let's go ahead and drop a Plague in the middle of this group here. May weaken our own, so let's bring the Death Runners back. Each of you grab a man and start ripping his face off. You charge into Throg, you pull back. Let's drop an Overcast Wither on all of these lads here. I want that fire to get on his regeneration. You turn back around and get into the fight. How are things going back in the back? We need some rocks to be helping out. Those Famir are anti-large, so they're pretty nasty. Good news is one of the Frostworms is running away, which is exactly what we want to see. Everything working together on the one unit. Giant is a problem, though, so let's have the Hell Pit Abomination. Focus the Giant if we can. Everyone else, get in there on those Famir Warriors. Rip their tails off. Ooh, dodge it. Or don't, that works too. Alright, Kevin, you got another flashbang for Throg? He really doesn't like getting flashbanged. Have these assassins slaughter those lads there. Go ahead and we'll summon in some Clan Rats. Snipers have been spotted. Not that it really is going to matter. Those guys are running for their lives. Death Runners are doing work. I figured our Wolf Rats would be doing a little bit more damage than they are. These are Horse Masters. They aren't a joke. Keep the killing going. Clan Rats over here are also doing just about nothing. Charge on into the backs. And that's a beautiful victory. Throg once again showing the door. Now Slashers almost died, but they are the best guys to be bogging down Throg if they were only Halberdiers. I'm going to continue to chase these boys. We don't want any of them to escape if we can help it. And I will catch you all in a moment. A close victory, they're going to call it. 164 kills go to the Death Squad. Well done, lads. We've sent Wintertooth back home, yet again crying. I think we'll go ahead and eat these captives off because we've got more battles afoot. And a noise problem. Overseers notice that Skaven slaves have recently been less productive. An investigation reveals that they are avoiding certain shortcuts because of ominous noises from the depths. Dispatched to investigate, your lord returns with news of an abandoned laboratory. Inside there was a single artifact, a box producing very unsettling noises indeed. We could either snatch the box and gain a box of eerie noises. Attacks cause discouraged, causes fear and terror. But it would drop us by 10 or 5 loyalty. We can destroy the demon, smash, kill, burn it. Skavendom is safe from this threat menace now, giving us +2 control. Or we could investigate the box, giving us 50% research rate for 10 turns. Or, I mean, sounds good to me. Technology research, ultimate experiments, and the growth Vat batch is available. We've got the ultimate experiments all ready to go. I think with our 456% research rate, I think we now finish off They Can't Blame Their Tools, and we can start working towards new warpstone uses next. So somehow he was able to sneak around us. That's fair enough, I guess. We're gonna use, we're gonna have both Tretch and Skullpate come over together. Move to here, then Skullpate should be able to fight, with Tretch rolling in behind. There we go, they both get experience. Experience for everyone. Hand out this banner to you. Make sure we lose nobody there. Alright. Decisive win. I think we'll go ahead and enslave them for the free food. Need those man burgers. Enslave them first. We gain Battle Masters, +5 leadership for all of our armies, and 1,000 treasury. Let's move Skullpig up to Yedich. Jaeger decided to have indecision. It's going to get him killed. Oh, another caravan. Is it time to declare war on more Cathayans? They'll learn to stop sending them eventually. How much gold do we gain from this? And also, but the problem is if they come to us, we also get gold. So if we're nice, we get it, but not as much. We are rats. Let's deal with Jaeger first, and we'll decide. Come here, buddy. How do you feel about warp bullets? We've got a nice target right in the middle of your chest. Give us a decisive victory. Yeah, I mean, we've killed you so many times. Let's go ahead and get rid of good old Jaeger. We lose no one. Definitely been overrun. Let's eat these captives because we've got a battle right behind us, perhaps. Slayer of the God Slayer. I love that it gives us extra diplomatic relations with Kislev. Man, we are going to be good friends with Kislev if they ever come back. Problem is we own all their towns. You can belong to who? The Imperial Wardens?
Immediate demise.
My immediate demise? How about I take your gold then? Want to talk that smack? We can show you the way.
Loyal?
Maybe.
It's one of my brood.
I wish he would just stop with the maybe. Is loyal? Maybe. But it's Throt talking. Alright, so Sniven.
Let the bell scream.
Tough call, honestly. I think we'll just go for Gutter Fighter. Keep that melee attack moving up. Berserker you shall be. Your mobility is maxed out, your income boosting is maxed out, your magic is subpar at best. So, we shall give you... Man, you're good. You're doing good, though, Skullfake. The augmented weapon looks good. Got some very nice buffs coming out of that.
Let the bell scream.
Evan, I think I'm happy to start giving you speed bonuses, so we can go up to 15% more, so we can zoom around in his mobility scooter a little better. 18,000 gold sounds good to me. Let's see about upgrading. No. Here's Rethia again, and if she lands and destroys this settlement, I'm not dealing with it. We'll have Kevin come on up north here to Winterpire. Actually, we can just have him set up another ambush. I foresee Olaf, Mr. Blood Ice here, going on back and attacking. We'll have the Death Master set up yet another beautiful bit of Under Empire. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to fight this one, because otherwise we're going to take so many casualties, I believe, that we're going to probably lose some of these guys just on the attrition. So let's have a little small battle here against this painted individual. Good thing you already brought out your red paint. It matches. Let's get this battle going. So we're gonna... Oh, they spread out very, very wide. What clowns. Alright, well, we are going to clump up in a one spot with our Skaven slaves. Try to draw them in as we do. Maybe one less. We'll kind of put them in the trees like so. Skaven slaves will get control down one time, and then we'll just kind of spread the groups out with Alt. Alt and control. Hold control while you have it. You can rotate the formation if I have it already explained. So I'm going to kind of continue to do so because it's just good stuff to always remember. Deathmaster. To be honest, we can have you in the middle and just charge in. That's not very assassinate. We'll come out of the woods. Have our death runners, or gutter runners rather, coming on from the side. Roll down one time so they're spread out a little bit. And then our two abominations. Keep them back with our line. I'd like for the Plague Priest and this Deathmaster to do most of the fighting. These 6 can hide back in the woods, and then these others can kind of be ready if they get close. Plague Priest out front. And let's get this battle going. Deathmaster can just charge directly into these broader spearmen here. We'll let those axemen get a little closer before we attack them. They tend to not like to throw any items at lords. Rolling on in. Unfortunately, he covers them in a VFX that's going to make it impossible to see, but we'll blend them on up. Everyone's just going to charge him together. That doesn't... I mean, if that's the plan you all want to do, bring our gutter runners over to use those beautiful blades in combat. See if we can bring the Deathmaster out now. Nah, he's stuck in. Alright, keep fighting. Kick in the Rival Hide Talisman, make their melee attacks go to Garbanzo. Now let's get them moving. Wow, they're spotted. Oh, there was an axeman in the woods there. Pop the concealment bombs, you guys as well, and vanish away. I guess they don't vanish as easy when they are still throwing things at you. Axemen are completely unsure as who to attack. They're just getting filled with sharp throwing stars. They're hopefully poisoned just a bit. Just the smallest twinge of poison. That's all I demand. Let's charge in on these guys here because they're really not paying attention.
My blade slice awaits.
Disappear these guys fully. Keep running. Come on over and throw those axes at this group here that's disoriented. A beautiful wolf rat charge. Alright, let's bring them out of here. Gutter runners keep moving. Ogres smash in on the same group there. Plague Priest, we can overcast one of these and do some damage to both lines. Weaken the men, slow them down. Drop that armor to 0 if I can get between them. There we go. And that combined force there should break them easy.
Yes, master. Scary.
That worked out. Run over and throw your business. Have you guys just chase down units that aren't shattered just yet. They got routed. Oh, he smashed him with his little fist. There was only the void. Yeah, if we were to fight that one or allow Auto Resolve to take it, we would have taken a good deal of casualties. This way, we took 0. And almost no damage as well. You will not be back, don't lie. A crushing defeat for Wintertooth. We lost 0, as I said. We just took a little bit of damage because of the mutated boys. Hopefully we can get some perfected ones before too long, so we're not having to deal with all that mutation. Let's sack the settlement first. And then hopefully we're able to still move in and expand the Under Empire. Do the thing. Now we're going to take a bit of attrition, but then we can warp on over the mountains back home in a couple turns easy. We've got yet another bit of Under Empire. I think we're first going to expand the tunnels, make them deeper. And then from there, I mean, subterranean strip mine sounds kind of fun. We could also just grab a warpstone refinery, allowing us to get some upkeep reduction for some of our other lads. It just takes some maintenance cost of food and gold. Same thing over here with the subterranean pit. Maybe we would gain 10 gold a turn. Huh. Because it's in an area that we don't really, or we're not really able to make a lot of advantage of, we may just go for the warpstone refinery to get some more research rate. And reduce upkeep overall. That's actually a really tough call. That's a really tough call. Under Empire has been expanded, but for what cost? Or what cause, really? We could just throw in a warp token stash. Make a couple $100 a turn here. Let's do that to start, since we're going to have indecision for an hour and a half otherwise.
Of the assassins.
Master of the Assassins will give you the Renowned and Feared, that upkeep reduction coming in key. 3,900 positive. All of these rad armies running around. Cannot wait to get that mass upgrading going so the Sarl encampment can finally get itself some walls and max out to tier 3 again. Just need to get over here to Doomkeep. Scavenger Raiders upgraded. %, gained. This is not going to tell me how much the income the settlement makes. Oh, it makes 230. We make 200 from the warp token stash. I'd really like to try a warpstone refiner. We're not making quite enough food a turn. So let's upgrade this scavenger horde. It's going to cost a bit, but it's going to give us, instead of 1 food a turn, 3 a turn. And then I'm happy to do the same as some of these others. We've got a warp token stash. Let's grab also a scavenger horde. Income generated food. Discoverability plus 80. They know we're here, but I don't think they can do anything about it. They're able to keep upgrading, so maybe they are. Alright, well, Throt. Let's get you back out on Crusade. Lots of Imperials to kill. They own Eilhart, which is unfortunate. Ubersreich, Grunberg, and Ubersreich, Grunberg are the last two that we need to secure Reichland. Another caravan. Yet another caravan to steal. We can do that on the way. Put in the pottery kilns. We will attack this random settlement here. Was it Miao Yang? Listen, we're already very low. War has been declared. This poor caravan. Rest in peace, Yao Dongman. Dongman. Plural. How much gold do we get? 12,000 to our treasury. Yes, please. We will get some more food. They were basically a mobile golden go. Gain some pretzels and some Sax O coins. Dawnstone. Let's get Throt moving. We can no longer reach Ubersreich. And this is the one that has the important building for the Empire. This one, though, has... Oh, yeah, it's the Red Moon Inn. Provides garrison, Bright Wizard, Empire Captain Thane, a Waystalker, and a Witch Hunter from the old Vermintide. Come on over to Grunberg, then. We'll hit this one first. What defenders do you boast? Surround, actually pass out that skill point. Yep, I'll go for Soothsaying. And then we will give this one to the auto. 111 kills go out pretty evenly across the board there. Lots of damage taken in return, unfortunately. I will definitely sack the settlement. Happy to make a rebellion happen and beat that down as well. Any extra gold and experience we can gain. We'll just claim Grunberg next. We can take it all the way to tier 3. Easy. Easily all the way up to tier 3, and we can't quite hit the last mentor phase. We'll just go for wound then.
I must eat feed.
Working on specialist. Training for Gorich. Even though I think everyone is all gold. If we lose any, I'd like to get them back up to 3 chevrons as fast as we can. So for Grunberg, we'll definitely put in the alarmed tunnel and the putrid rice bog pastures, underground mud yards where mewling meat things are kept ready for slaughter. Got a lot of positives too. 4 food, 30 growth, 4% replenishment, and 2 negative corruption. We'll keep the scavenger pile. Well, I would really rather have the other one, but we'll take the scavenger pile. All other types of corruption, -2. I don't remember that being what that does. Did they change some of the Skaven buildings? And if that's always what it's done and I've just been blind to it, it makes me kind of sad. I know my eyesight's bad, but man, that's worse than I was expecting. Let's upgrade the nest nursery and the timber mill. Take it up to a warren as well. Breeding pit. I'm happy to get some deep burrows. We have finally cleared out the Nurglish corruption here at Crudenwald. Yeah, I got no issue with that. And then over here at the Brass Keep, we can upgrade to a Pestilent Knave. Irongrad as well, we can get a Warp Forge and a Pestilent Knave. Gold, gold, gold everywhere. Lord Stroke. Oh, they did. They went and destroyed Dieterschaffen. What a good lad. That's mine now. You're the best, Bellicor. Pet. I'd give you treats if I could. Oh, I can't colonize it. Turns out I'm poor. Just barely. Let's see if we can make some deals. See if we can make some deals. Wow. No deals to be had.
What now?
Look through there very fast. Sorry if that zoomed around. I was looking at the bottom. Well, let's see if we can't just stop upgrading one of these. So, say this Pestilent Knave. Well, we could do some upgrading on that next turn. And instead, we claim Dieterschaffen at tier 3. Nordland belongs to us now. A new port for us. We can grab efficient planning. I think we'll go for expansionist to start. Grab that hunting camp. It is not just the meat that is used. Animal skins and furs also have value. Yeah, why not wear furs on top of your fur? Perfect. We can't upgrade the Brass Keep as well, but now we have another settlement and a province under our control.
For the 13. Yes.
We'll grab one catapult while we can. Any other of our lords need to be scooted around? I think we're pretty good on that, though. Boxer can get some upgrades. Happy to give him.
Master Engineer.
Which one's the poison? Tide of Death is... That's the one. And then we have enough gold to hopefully steal some tech once. 67%, I like it. And another success. Rousing Mechanic Gear, welcome. Good job. Alright, let's see about continuing to move up and exploring Bretonia. Leoncoeur is being looked at sideways by Wakadir over here. Well, DNS has grown on up. Bretonia is doing quite well. Except for, surprisingly, Corone has been destroyed. He's not doing as well as I thought he was. They've got a stronghold down here in the south. They have kept Grom kind of back, but as far as the rest goes, they're kind of losing to Bellicor. Old Balthazar Gelt has moved on in, and an Arguiglian has sent a blue-haired lady over to help out. Alright, Surreal Beliefs, it's time to fall. He's got the Amulet of Seagold, the Staff of Volans, and the Cloak of Molten Metal. I mean, it's not going to be an easy fight, and he's got a fair set of Huntsmen here, which are all anti-large on their missiles, which is about as anti-Throt as you can get. We may end up losing a couple mutants, but this is going to be a smashing. Let's grab a couple extra minutes below, and I guess we'll watch Hud Eduthus. Eduthus, you are a mage of darkness. We will give it to the auto-resolve. He would lose everything. We're not doing that. One more battle. 3 cannons and some more wagons to deal with, but we have wolf rats to deal with those, so let's get this battle going. Alright, So let's definitely start deployment and the battle itself, since we're not able to actually deploy. Here's our new tree-hugging friend. Looking majestic. Hair is it supposed to be doing that? That's a lot of static electricity you got going on there. A huge host of the Empire to face her. The Golden Order has massed its bravest and some of its more pious followers. They like to wear dog collars into battle. I don't blame them. Rats do too. Rats and humans aren't so different. We can get along. They've got their cannon crews. All of their anti-large is going to be coming from their missiles, though, which is an interesting strategy. We'll see how it pays off for them. Hopefully Balthazar uses all of his magic to start. Looks like he's starting things off with the Staff of Volanus. And it's going to be a while till we're here, so I will fast forward things. She's looking like she's going to run on over to us, which is a smart idea. Everyone over to your rat friends. We have arrived. Send all our heroes this direction. We're going to spread them out just a little bit here, though, because they do have 3 cannon crews. Have the Storm Vermin line on up with the mortars behind them. All the other big boys, I'm going to send them over to defend our Wood Elf friend. You 3 roll with Throt, all of the ogres together. Oh yeah, it's Team Super Cool time now. What spell is this? Oh, she's got Guardian active now. Alright, well, you're preparing to fight, we're preparing to fight. Let's grab our Storm Vermin. A little bit there. Our knights on both sides, so we'll make sure we do have artillery, or our halberds ready, rather. And moving on through.
Many good parts there.
Yup. Grab you guys as well and get you moving on over. Who knows where the... she's leaving. She's just gonna go sit back here and let us fight, which, fair enough. Cannon crews firing in on Throt. He'll regenerate up. We're not concerned.
Beasts take best bits.
We will try to kind of disorient. Get our lads moved a bit apart. Get the ogres continuing to move around.
Beasts follow.
I'm going to summon in some rats. Those crossbowmen need a hug. Get them, Throt. Move faster, standard die. We will pop in just a moment, but we'll have him charge on in these knights on the side. We eliminate their mobility, and then we crush them from there. Hide behind these trees if you can, so we don't get shot at by cannons. Get these guys moving after the huntsman. Shut down as many of these troops as we can. Throt and the Past Master doing amazing work against those Empire Knights. They don't really stand much of a chance at all. Magical metal coming down and melting their own lads. Those wolf rats are meant to die, dude. Don't kill your own for them. That just helps me. Summon in some more friends. And then all of these guys, minus the halberdiers, I'm going to send them over this way. While our main line here, group and in guard mode, scoot them forward. Want the artillery to start firing. Alright, everyone, get in there. We've defeated the knights. Now we need to get in one big blob and smush up their artillery. He's using magic on the units that we definitely want him to. Come on in. Keep them confused about what we've got going on. Drag these guys forward. Bring the Plague Priest in as well. Standard die, who needs to be remoldered? Looks like Gorich does. We'll have Gorich go mess up some of these great swords. Warp Frenzy. Blend them up. Go ahead and attack these archers that are running away as well. Some Guinness Golden Hounds. Causing its ruckus. We're not as concerned as they think we are, though. Purple Rain coming on out. Let's bring the infantrymen forward. Get in the middle there. Find someone to give a hug. There are plenty hugs available for all. Wither away all of these great swords. Plague Priest brings death. Absolutely true. Korich is smashing him up. Give him the old potion of healing as well. Do some more plague through this group. Different groups of rats are breaking and running for their lives, but really to be expected. We're gonna get blasted by a bit of metal there. That is fine. Go ahead and summon in some friends to stop those from firing. Don't need any archer nonsense. Gelt has refused to land. Brave lad he is. Okay, we didn't expect much from him. We don't have the archers to bring you down, but you can just watch as we annihilate your forces. War wagons have already been ruined. The blood and viscera of their crews already staining the outside. We get to paint him a new beautiful red paint job. There's no way to survive that. He just starts spinning with that gigantic metal claw, and that's the end. The men of Solend are learning once again why they were extinct. You think the greenskins could bring you down and you wouldn't lose against Clan Mulder. The monster mashers themselves. Go ahead and stop this group of huntsmen from firing. They do have some pretty powerful arrows there. Put things back into normal speed, and we will get this battle cleaned up. Your magic is going to be very weak against our single entity monsters. That'll be that. I'm gonna remolder some of these big boys there if we can. And I will catch you all in a moment. We're gonna round up the rest of these man things. A decisive victory. It's always funny to see the Wood Elves are incredibly aggressive about attacking our enemies when they know, with a really weak force, if they know one of our giant armies is nearby, so very interesting to see. So we lost 20 total. She lost 0. She only killed 1. She basically just floated around in the back and did nothing the whole time, which is very interesting. We will go ahead and choose the replenishment on this one. Nah, we'll go for enslavement. More man fries. Confederate. Oh, good. Nagaron is now confederated with Haggrafe as well, so I think they're by far the largest. He's definitely confederated with his mama. So now we're going to be dealing with Nagaron as well, and they are at war with me. But their capital is really far away. Metal Storm. Behind the Golden Mask lies the face of ignominious defeat. Ignominious defeat? 6 extra armor for our whole army. Caravan arrived. Oh, I didn't kill... Oh, I forgot. We gained 3,000 instead of 12,000. Couple extra breeders for everyone, which is gross. And then the 13th scheme expires. Oh, 2 more hell pits, 2 more red ogres, and 4 more Skaven slave spears. Will you guys peace out with me? Why not? I have beaten you down, so well, not you personally. We'll meet Malekith in battle, I guess, next, which is not an exciting prospect because that means Marathi is not far behind.
The council's voice.
The council's voice. Looks like Mr. Blood Ice is chasing down our assassin. Fair enough. So be it. Under Empire does not get us that far. We could get... Hoping I could jump over the mountain. Oh, I can. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do. And Rethia is now hoarding the flag of Nagaron. Hopefully Malekith is nowhere nearby. He hasn't lost any battles recently, so we're not dealing with him jumping in randomly on that army. We'll move Thromute down. I'm going to continue to do some upgrading on our overall performances here, but that's going to be all the time I've got for today. I have been Space Wizard Total War. Remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the Sub Throne, and I'll see you on the next one.